All right, boys. I got one sunny day here. I'm gonna do a little test drive on your. I've got my tack in the floor, and I'm gonna check the RPM in each gear to see the differences of the new overdrive I'm fixing to put in. And I need to test drive it anyway. So I hadn't really been down the road much. I've just been in and out of the driveway, and then do some checks on it. And I've done a bunch of brake work and just Mickey Mouse different things on it that I found just doing those little drives. But now I'm fixing to drive it down the road, run it through the gears, and see how it feels. You know, it's about 30 degrees out here, but the sun is shining. Got no wind in it, got no seat in it. But I'm just going to do some little short runs here. So let's see if this thing will start in this 30-degree weather. And yeah, we'll drive it and check it out. There she goes. I got to choke. I should have choked it. But got good oil pressure. It runs about 10 pounds when it's cold, and it runs about 2 pounds when it's warmed up. And then my temp's been doing good. I still got the additive in the motor for the radiator, trying to seal that block up. So I know the camera's kind of shaking. I can see it shaking. But that's just how it is, this old car. And here we go. Let's drive this thing. I got my amp gauge somewhat working. You know, it's going to show about 30 amps is the max it's got. And there's nothing really going through it, so it don't really show much right now. So we're idling at about 700 RPMs. Let me check that. Yeah, 700, so I'm going to write that down. 700 at idle, and now let's run through some of these gears. Well, at first, no synchronizing at first is brutal. You almost have to come to a stop to get it in first. Boy, that unsynchronized transmission is brutal. It sure is running good. That motor's quiet as can be. This is my first road trip with it. I'm not going to go far. I'm going to go down here and turn on my GPS speedometer. This speedometer is not working too well, but I've still got some parts I need for it. So let me pull in here and turn on my GPS speedometer. That one's moving, but just don't seem like it's doing much. All right, so let's turn this thing around. First gear, 14 miles per hour. Second gear, third gear, it's hard to say. Let me get where I can get in a smooth spot here. I'm doing third gear. All right, here we go. For our second test run, I added a little water to it and raised my seat up a little bit because I set it a little low. I've got my tack in again. I'm going to try to get a third gear reading on the tack versus RPM, and see how it goes. Let's try to see how this startup. So now it's somewhat warm, and this will be its first startup with a choke off, and let's see how it does on the restart. Didn't even touch the gas. Fires right up. So, Lydia, let's see what we got this time. We had 14 in first gear at 2,000 RPM. Let me write that down. And then we had 26 mile an hour at 2,000 RPM. And then now let's see what we got this time. All in all, it's really doing good. It's not overheating. It's running nice and cold. I got good oil pressure. I'm idling at 700 RPM. It's quiet. It's smooth. It restarts. It feels good. The brakes are working. So I think it's time to go ahead and put that overdrive unit in it.
After my test drive, I've driven it twice up the road. I've gotten up to about 45 miles an hour, and it runs and drives pretty good. I'm impressed with it. It's extremely cold, and seat's a little rough, but it did good. End results were first gear at 14 miles an hour, I was 2,000 RPMs. Second gear, I was 26 miles an hour at 2,000 RPM. And third gear, I was 45 miles an hour at 2,000 RPM. And 2,000 RPM is where it kind of sounds wound up. I mean, you can go on and get into it, but that's ready to shift. It sounds like a good shift point and where it needs to be. So, got your unit over here. New transmission synchronized here. I think the synchronized transmission is going to be just as handy as the overdrive unit because downshifting is brutal. Downshifting from third to second and second to first, you almost have to come to a stop. It just does not like to downshift. So I'm going to get this thing up in the air, fix pull the floor out, and put this unit in it, and then we'll test drive it again, and then start doing some body work. Still got to do a little work around the wood on the edges and fit it just a little bit, and a few little Mickey Mouse things on the mock-up. But hope to be turning this thing down soon for paint and body work.